So hey there, welcome to Traveler's Backpacker. Hope you guys are doing well. Myself Nikhil over here. So today is a special vlog for each one of you guys, and especially this vlog is dedicated for the ambitious persons who are actually awaiting to get into the flying session in aviation, right? So today I have the special guest over here. His name is Mr.Kireet and he has done his CPL from Miami, Florida, and he belongs to Hyderabad, India. So I'm gonna welcome him on to Traveler's Backpacker as a special chief guest of my first vlog regarding the aviation. So Mr. Kireet, welcome to my show. How are you doing today?
Well, Nick, I feel honored. Thanks for having me here.
Pleasure.
And Nick, I've been following your travel vlogs for quite a while now. They're very entertaining, and the information which you give to your viewers about the travel restrictions around the world is very informative, and keep doing that. All the best.
Thank you. So great. So guys, today we are going to discuss a lot of questions, how to become a pilot and what are the requirements to become a pilot. And today Mr. Kireet is going to answer us all those things. And also we would ask the viewers to comment in the comment box if you guys have any kind of questions over there. And all those questions and the important questions will be taken out, and that will be said to you guys, and we'll be doing a lot of videos on those things also. So let's begin the journey over here. So I'm going to start with the first question. Mr. Kireet, what are the requirements to become a CPL in India?
So basically, if you wanna do your get your commercial pilot license in India, your basic requirement is 10+2 with math and physics, and then you gotta do your medical.
So what kind of medicals they need to undergo?
I mean, if a student is interested, first he's going through a class 2 medical, basic medical, like they're gonna check your BMI, body mass index, and then they're gonna check your eyesight, and then they're gonna check whether the student has any fractures or anything, and then they're gonna check your nasal septum, everything. That everything is basic.
Okay. So the next question for you would be, and basically I heard a lot of questions from many people, like if somebody has spectacles,
Sure.
can he become a pilot?
Of course, yes. Whether a student has spectacles or no, whether it is correctable and 6x6, he is fit to be a pilot.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Kireet, if student is interested to do the CPL, and what kind of subjects he needs to have, what kind of subject he need to clear, and what all he is going to outcome while opting the CPL?
Well, Nick, there are two options in this. If a student is flying in India or in abroad, right? Let's say a student is flying in India. You gotta finish 5 papers,
Okay.
right? One is your air regulations,
Yeah.
air navigation, meteorology, technical general.
Okay.
Along with, there's one more subject called RT, radio telephony, which is conducted by WPC, wireless program and communications. But these 4 are conducted by DGCA.
Okay.
Let's say a student is flying in USA, right? So once he finishes flying or before flying, he can finish these papers. And the advantage for a student flying abroad, right? He's gonna finish air regulations. He's gonna have meteorology and air navigation,
Okay.
and RT.
Okay.
So if a student is flying abroad,
Okay.
he's technical general.
Oh wow.
That's a added advantage for people who are flying abroad, any country.
So great. So student have finished this math and physics as per the requirement of eligibility level, right? And he has cleared his all class 2 and class 1 medical. And what next?
Right. Let's say he finishes class +2 with math and physics. Next step is your medicals. Now it's time and then I would say for a student to finish his DGCA exams, and then it's time for him to choose a flight school.
Okay.
That depends on individual's budget, whether he wants to fly in India or abroad.
So as you are experienced, like already you have done your flying school in Miami and you've come up with your CPL and everything, it's great actually. And one more thing what I would like to ask is, like, as per your, you have an experience. With your experience, what would you suggest for the people in India, whether do they need to do their CPL in India or would you suggest them abroad?
Well, Nick, if you ask me personally, I would say choosing a flight school abroad is the best option for anyone, right?
Okay.
let's say the training and the exposure you get
Mm-hmm.
is completely different,
Okay.
and the number of aircrafts and the level of teaching
Mm-hmm.
is better or anytime better in abroad.
So, as coming to all this thing, especially most of the people will be looking out for the cost, the fee, and everything. What do you want to say all about it? About the fee structure, which is in India as well in the abroad. Well, what is exactly it is?
Well, like basically, let's say a student scoring 60% or a 90%, CPL is an expensive affair, right? So he'll end up paying the same.
Of course.
Sadly, there is no scholarships in India.
Okay.
So let's say a student chooses a flight school in India.
Okay.
He'll end up paying somewhere between 35 lakhs
Okay.
for his basic CPL
All right.
for his 200 hours of flying.
Uh huh.
Let's say a student chooses a flight school in USA.
Okay.
So 30 lakhs is for his CPL training, which includes 250 hours of flying hours, and then your food, your stay, your transportation is extra.
Okay.
So abroad you'll be spending about 44 lakhs for your entire thing. Sure.
Now the candidate got a CPL.
Okay.
What next?
Right. The candidate has got his CPL from abroad or India. If the student is doing it from abroad, so there's something called as conversion.
Okay.
So basically you're converting your foreign license to your Indian license. Let's say a student is having FAA license. He cannot come and apply job with his FAA license. There's something procedure, he needs to come, give few flying tests in India, so that his license is converted to Indian license.
Okay.
So once he gets his Indian DGCA license, he is eligible to apply in any commercial airlines. It's his Indian DGCA license. There are two options for him. Either spend 15 more lakhs and get trained on these bigger jets like 320 or 737, ATR 72s. That it's going to cost him 15 more lakhs.
Okay.
Right? And then there are a few vacancies which come up with direct CPL holders. So they intake you with CPL and the company gets you type rated.
Okay.
Depends on the market. Let's say a student gets inducted in a company. So company is going to charge that student X amount, and according to their standards, they're going to get him trained on this bigger jets.
Okay.
So there's one more disadvantage. So let's say a student is type rated, right? So there's a small disadvantage over here. Let's say a student is type rated on 320, Airbus 320. And then what if he gets selected on a 737?
Okay.
So basically, the type rating which is done on 320 is basically waste.
Okay.
So he'll end up paying extra money, again get rating on 737.
Okay.
So according to the market situation right now, I would say apply, just wait for your CPL and apply direct CPL entries.
Okay.
That's what market right now is.
Oh.
We never know about the future.
All right.
Let's say you predict market and you've used your brains and everything. If a market demands 737 or a 320, then a student can take a call. But as of now, I would say hold a CPL, get a job, and then company is going to get you type rated. That's the best option personally.
Okay. So last and it's going to be our last question, Mr. Kireet. And you've been saying about this type rating, right?
Yeah.
So what is actually this type rating and how much it's going to cost?
Well, next, so a student in a flight school, he'll be getting trained on smaller aircrafts.
Okay.
For example, we can say Cessna,
Okay.
a very popular trainer aircraft,
Okay.
and a DA-40,
Okay.
which is more a bit of advanced aircraft. So he's gonna finish 200 to 50 hours in a smaller aircraft, which is just 2-seater or a 4-seater.
Okay.
Right? He's got his basic license. Now, type rating is something which the student gets trained on a bigger aircraft,
Got you.
like 180-seater. Anything which is trained on bigger jets,
Okay.
320, 737, that is called as type rating.
Oh.
A type is getting rated on.
All right.
That's type rating. And the cost for type rating is somewhere between 13 to 17 lakhs.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. Kireet, as we are done with all the questions right now, so we'll see how many questioners and what kind of questions they have. And guys, if you have any kind of questions regarding this flying and everything, you can definitely go ahead and get into my comment box and comment over there, guys. Commenting means you're questioning. Questioning means you're getting answer. Answering means you're getting knowledge onto your mind, and that gives you ambitious to fly on air. So sky is the limit for flying, guys. As you know, there is no doubt that nothing is going to stop you. If you guys have that ambitious to fly, you can definitely fly. And the age limit for that, it doesn't matter. And there is certain age limit, yes, but also many people might be awaiting, and I turn 30, I turn 35, can I do my CPL or no? Definitely you can do that, guys. And Mr. Kireet, would you like to say anything to my viewers and who are actually interested to fly right now? What would you recommend them to come up with?
Sure. Anything they have, just put it up in the comments. Me and Nick will be more than happy to help you guys out.
Perfect, guys. And thank you so much, guys. We'll be coming up with part 2, and there'll be a lot of introduction and lot of things what we are going to discuss about this airline and the aviation, and all about the flying skills and what you're going to find while studying your aviation or CPL. Alright, guys, so till that, bye-bye from Nikhil, and thank you so much, Kireet, for your time and concern, and you've been over here, and thank you for giving me first opportunity, and you're my first chief guest in my show. And thank you so much, Mr. Kireet, and we'll be doing more videos accordingly, and it depends upon our viewers right now. So if you guys come with a lot of questions and everything, it gives us an excitement to do a lot of videos, guys. And here, learning and getting the knowledge, we are not going to cost you anything, guys, and this is going to be a free for you guys to grab the knowledge of aviation, and especially if you are ambitious about the CPL. So thank you so much, Kireet, and thank you so much, everyone, and you guys have a good day, and also be sanitized, wear mask, and maintain the distance, guys. So see you next time and part 2.